with her feet hurrying behind in short, busy steps. My brother and sisters and I considered this walk of hers funny, and we smirked at one another when she crossed in front of us to stir the fire or water a plant. We didn't let her catch us at it. It would have puzzled her to think that anything about her might be amusing. Her one concession to the fact of humor was an insincere, startling laugh. Strangers sometimes stared at her. While Mother waited for the priest, who was late, she prayed. She prayed in a familiar, orderly, firm way, first for her late husband, my father, then for her parents, also dead. She said a quick prayer for my father's parents, just touching base, she had disliked them, and finally for her children, in order of their ages, ending with me. Mother did not consider originality a virtue, and until my name came up, her prayers were exactly the same as on any other day. But when she came to me, she spoke up boldly. "I thought he wasn't going to do it any more. Murphy said he was cured. What am I supposed to do now?" There was reproach in her tone. Mother put great hope in her notion that I was cured, which she regarded as an answer to her prayers. In Thanksgiving, she had sent a lot of money to the Thomasite Indian Mission, money she'd been saving for a trip to Rome. Now she felt cheated, and she let her feelings be known. When the priest came in, Mother slid back on the seat and followed the Mass. After communion, she began to worry again, and went straight home without stopping to talk to Dorothea, the woman who always cornered Mother after Mass to talk about the plots hatched against her by communists, devil-worshippers, and Rosicrucians. Francis watched her go with narrowed eyes. Once in the house, Mother took the letter from my drawer and brought it into the kitchen. She held it over the stove with her fingernails, looking away so she wouldn't be drawn into it again, and set it on fire. When it began to burn her fingers, she dropped it in the sink and watched it blacken and flutter and close upon itself like a fist. Then she washed it down the drain and called Dr. Murphy. The letter was to my friend Ralphie in Arizona. He used to live across the street from us, but he had moved. Most of the letter was about a tour we, the junior class, had taken of Alcatraz. That was all right. What got Mother was the last paragraph, where I said that she had been coughing up blood and the doctors weren't sure what was wrong with her, though we were hoping for the best. This wasn't true. Mother took pride in her physical condition, considered herself a horse. "I'm a regular horse," she would reply when people asked about her health. For several years now, I'd been saying unpleasant things that weren't true. And this irked Mother greatly, enough to persuade her to send me to Dr. Murphy, in whose office I was sitting when she burned the letter. Dr. Murphy was our family physician and had no training in psychoanalysis, but he took an interest in things of the mind, as he put it. He had treated me for appendicitis and tonsillitis, and Mother thought he could put the truth into me as easily as he took things out of me, a hope Dr. Murphy did not share. He was basically interested in getting me to understand what I did, and lately he'd been moving toward the conclusion that I understood what I did as well as I ever would. Dr. Murphy listened to Mother's account of the letter. He was curious about the wording I had used, and became irritated when Mother told him she had burned it. "The point is," she said, "he's supposed to be cured, and he's not." "Margaret, I never said he was cured." "You certainly did. Why else would I have sent over $1,000 to the Thomasite Mission?" "I said that he was responsible. That means that James knows what he's doing, not that he's going to stop doing it." "I'm sure you said he was cured." "Never." "What do you mean by curing James?" "You know." "Tell me anyway." "Getting him back to reality. What else?" "Whose reality, mine or yours?" "Murphy, what are you talking about? James isn't crazy. He's a liar." "Well, you have a point there." "What am I going to do with him?" "I don't think there's much you can do. Be patient." "I've been patient." "If I were you, Margaret, I wouldn't make too much of this. James doesn't steal, does he?" "Of course not." "Or beat people up or talk back?" "No." "Then you have a lot to be thankful for." "I don't think I can take any more of it. That business about leukemia last summer, and now this." "Eventually he'll outgrow it, I think." "Murphy, he's 16 years old. What if he doesn't outgrow it? What if he just gets better at it?" Finally, Mother saw that she would get no satisfaction from Dr. Murphy, who kept reminding her of her blessings. She said something cutting to him, and he said something pompous back.